Hey everyone, this is a Rebel Spy bringing you Shadow Era commentary number 12. And this is a Amber versus Zaladar game, and this game is kind of fun because of a couple things that happen when my opponent steals a couple cards, and it gets kind of frustrating, a little bit aggravating, and kind of a stolen card annoyance. You know, you've had that happen, I'm sure, where you've got the card you need and then they steal it, and it. I think actually I had an earlier commentary where an opponent used a Night Prowler and stole a King's Pride from my hand. That was pretty crucial, and I don't remember. Obviously, it was against a Gwen deck, but you guys can go see and look at some. So one of those games had it. But here I'm playing against Zaladar, and gets a little frustrating, and then kind of has a funny ending. So decided to go ahead and commentate this game, and he sacks a card. He's getting to go first. Yeah, but he doesn't play anything turn one, no spark or anything, so that's always good to see. And his turn two, he also has nothing. So I get to play a Blake for my turn two, because Blake is a pretty good card. You know, not as good as when he was a 3/2, but he's still okay. So he plays an Infernal, and I go ahead and attack his hero for 3, and see if I have a Jasmine or something. I have a retreat, so I pop his Infernal back to his hand. And his turn, he sacks a card, and he says, "No, I want that Infernal out." And I go, "Okay, yes, sir." And I attack his hero again, and I play a Blood Frenzy that's going to let me draw some cards, because I don't have very many cards in my hand, and then I play a Pooin. And I go, "Your turn." And he, of course, has Zaladar's ability, and he plays a Dimension Ripper, which sucks because I know I play all good cards in my deck, and I don't know that's true of my opponent. Actually, I'm going to pause here and tell you a funny story. I was playing a game against someone, and they played a Dimension Ripper, and he attacked me. Duh. He attacked me, and I drew a campfire stories off his deck. Like, no joke. I swear to God, I drew a campfire stories from his deck, and I was like, what is this? And so, and my wife, who's sitting right there as I'm playing, she's like, what happened? And I go, I drew this card, campfire stories, and I go, it's literally, it's just a terrible card. My opponent played this card, Dimension Ripper, that let each of us draw a card off the other one's deck, and the card I drew from his deck is just like so bad, and I'm like, I don't know that it's the worst card in the game, but it's the quintessential card we use on the forums to describe a terrible card. We say stuff like, "Oh yeah, you just need to add 4 more campfire stories into your deck, then it'll be good." So, you know, we use it as our prototype of a bad card, and I just drew it off this guy's deck, and she's like, "Oh, that's weird." And so, yeah, so I'm going on with the game or whatever. My next turn, sacrifice campfire stories, right? And so I'm going on, and another turn or two playing against this guy, and he's got like a plasma out, and no, obviously not, because he had campfire stories. He had some guy out, some big guy, Raven maybe, or a on whatever. Let's say it's a Raven. Obviously, I don't remember this exact story, but you'll see where I'm going in a minute. So he plays this big guy, and I don't remember what I'm playing, but I'm playing something that does some damage to her, and then I'm planning on killing her like next turn. So let's just say I'm playing Magia or whatever, and I play lightning, so that I knock her down from 6 to 3 health, and then I'm going to lightning her again next turn and get rid of her. And then on his turn, after I've wounded her, he plays another campfire stories and heals her up. And I'm like, and draws a card. because, you know, it heals 2 of each of your allies and draws a card. So, and I'm like, did he just, not only did he have a campfire stories in his deck that I stole off the top, he has another one, and he just played it effectively. Like, he just made it so I can't kill his Raven next turn, meaning he can keep that board control. And I'm like, am I going to lose to a guy playing multiple campfire stories? And it was just like horrendous. And you know, luckily I didn't end up losing the game, or actually I would have commentated it as just like the most hilarious thing ever. But anyway, I kind of forgot how I got onto this tangent. The Dimension Ripper, right? So Dimension Ripper, he plays, and you know, we each steal a card from each other. Luckily, this game it was not a campfire story, and he goes ahead and he uses Zaladar to nuke my 2 guys, and and then he attacked my hero with his Infernal. Now here's a mistake he made. What he should have done is use the Zaladar on my hero and my Puin and killed it, and then had the Infernal kill the Blake. What that would have done is essentially the Zaladar would have hit the hero instead of the Infernal hitting the hero, doing 3 damage instead of 2. My hero should have 1 less health if he had attacked it with Zaladar instead of the Infernal, and had the Infernal kill the Blake. If that didn't make sense, just go back and listen to it again. It will. And so that's where he attacks me, and we draw a card with Infernal using that Dimension Ripper. Even the Dimension Ripper could have killed the Blake and would have saved him. I do go ahead and smashing below the Dimension Ripper here because it's annoying. It would let him kill my Puin here, and I don't want him to keep drawing cards for me. So I go ahead and smashing below it and drop out a Puin. Even if he had attacked the Blake with the Dimension Ripper, though, and then used Zaladar's ability on my hero, either way, he should have used. I should have had 1 more damage, had 3 done on my hero that turn instead of 2. So then he attacks my hero here with his Infernal. And he just played a transference on his turn 2. That's huge. So now he's stolen 2 cards, one with Dimension Ripper and one with Transference. And you will see which 2, both of them come up. So just wait. And I play a Berserker's Edge and attack his Zaladar with it, and I use my Puin to attack his Zaladar. So starting to get rolling here with some damage, some attacking, and on his turn, he plays an Aeon. Wow, that's one of the cards he stole, and that is a huge bummer because dealing with Aeon is never fun. And when it's your own Aeon, it's extra frustrating. Like back when Mind Control used to just steal the guy. That was pretty frustrating. You just like stack your Mind Control so that, I mean, you just stack your Aeon so that they couldn't Mind Control it. But now he's stolen it, either with Transference or Dimension Ripper. And so I attack his hero once again with the Dimension Ripper and the Puin and knock it down to 11. And I play a Raven because Raven is amazing and she will help me deal with that Aeon. Ha ha ha! But no, he does go ahead and shriek my edge, because my Berserker's Edge, because that's getting up in damage, and then he Mind Controls the Raven so that she is going to attack my hero and die. Which is a bummer because I needed her to deal with that Aeon. So once again, he's going to be able to use that Aeon. I don't know why he didn't take out my Puin there. He should have. But whatever. He goes ahead and uses the Aeon and the Infernal. Oh, because the Puin only had 1 health. I forgot that it had already been hit. And so he used the Infernal to kill the Puin and the Aeon to attack my hero. I was thinking the Puin still had 3 health if the Aeon needed to kill it, but no, it was down to 1. So I play a Berserker's Edge once again and hit his hero down to 8. I'm hoping to enough damage to take out his hero because I really don't want to deal with that Aeon unless I can get a Raven out or something, or some way to deal with it, or get my weapon built up enough. And he plays King's Pride. The two cards he stole from me are Aeon and King's Pride. And I'm just like, are you kidding? Like, how, those are like the two obviously the most expensive cards in the deck in terms of casting cost, but they're also just like two ridiculous cards to deal with. Like, trying to deal with those cards is so frustrating, and when they draw both of those and then play them on you, and right now obviously I have like nothing on the board, it's going to be an uphill climb. Let's just put it that way. So he steals with his one dimension ripper hit and his one transference. He steals an Aeon and a King's Pride, and now is using them quite effectively to batter the life out of my hero. Put it that way. My hero is down to 10 health, and then he attacks her again, and my hero is down to 5 health, and then he uses Zaladar's ability, and my hero is down to 2 health, and then Blood Frenzy puts my hero down to 1 health. And I'm like, wow. All right, this is not good. I'm down to 1 health. He's at 8 with an armor out. So that's going to soak up 2 damage from any hit I do. And so I need to do 8 damage this turn, 10 if possible, or I need to destroy that armor with a smashing blow and do 8. Right now, my weapon is at attack 4. It's max, and I can do +2, so that's 6 damage I can do. So I do sack a card to give me some extra resources to try and puzzle this out, and I play a bad Santa, And then for 5, I play a dual wield. Dual wield is going to let me double the attack, which is currently 4 on the weapon. That'll make it an 8 attack. And Amber adds 2, that makes it 10. Minus 2 from the King's Pride makes 8. His hero has 8. And boom. Dies. My hero gets a nice victory sign. Even though I only had 1 health left, he had an Aeon and an Infernal on board with the King's Pride. So his Aeon was a 5/9, and his Infernal was a 4/5 that takes -1 damage. And not only that, I was at 1 health, and I'm taking 1 every return from Blood Frenzy. So he could have just ended his turn next turn, and I would have died. But I'm able to take him out because I got that last second lucky cute dual wield that doubled the damage, let me do 10 minus 2 from the stolen King's Pride is 8, and he had exactly 8. Now, a couple funny things about this. One, the amazing lucky ending. I'm sure he was sitting there with these buff allies on board. The armor going, I have 8 to your 1. GG, like, why don't you just leave the game, tap out. And then I go bad Santa dual weld, hit you for 8. I win. So I'm sure that was a pretty surprising ending to him. But if you will recall back, early on, I said, oh, if you would have hit my hero with his Zaladar there and taken out the Blake with his Infernal, he would have done one more damage to my hero. I had exactly 1 left when I won the game. Those little key things can make a big difference. If he would have just near the beginning of the first time he uses Zaladar power on turn 4, actually, he went first, so it was his turn. 5. If he would have just hit my hero with that and attacked the Blake with the Infernal, that last turn, he would have knocked me down to 1, and the Blood Frenzy would have hit me to 0. He would have won the game. Those little things can make a big difference. Even when you're frustrated and annoyed because they steal all your best cards, make sure you don't give up, because somehow you can pull a miracle victory out of some dark place. You know, maybe some closet antidote might make you go into. You can pull out a victory, get your dual weld, and somehow win the game. So, hope you guys enjoyed that. I thought it was kind of a funny little game where it showed how one small mistake early can make a big difference. How frustrating, annoying it can be when they steal the cards, and then also how you can still pull out something a last minute. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for listening. Take it easy, and I will catch you guys next time.